Howdy ho, guys and gals. I'm Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again, this time getting you prepped and set for the darkest of shopping days. That's right, we're planning for Black Friday. So Black Friday is that time of year when everyone kind of loses their mind trying to save an additional 0.5% off. Okay, I admit there's some great deals to be had, and if you're one of the few, the proud, the brave, the insane who's going to go out in crowds like this, then we're going to go through the ultimate tool guide for Black Friday just for you. Just a few rules here. We're only covering major stores, stores that span most of the United States, or at least a predominant part of the United States. So I'm sure that some of you will be upset that the bear didn't cover your local favorite little chain or something. I'm sorry, but if we did that, it would be a 5-hour video, and nobody wants that. Nobody. All right, so let's get into it, and we're going to do this alphabetically. So that means first up is, that's right, you guessed it, ye old Ace Hardware. All right, so I'm expecting to see a lot of Craftsman around here this year. That also then means Stanley Black & Decker, because for those of you who don't know, Craftsman was purchased by Stanley. Yeah. So the first one we see here is a Craftsman tool set. We got 3/8 and 1/4. We got metric and SAE, 12-point mechanical tool set for looks like $49.99. Now I'm going to be honest here, there's no way the bear's going to be able to comment personally on each and every item we're going to cover, so we're just talking about the deals as opposed to what they normally are, and it's going to be up to you to decide whether it goes in your cart or not. So to recap, that's a 104-piece that's a 104-piece mechanics tool set for $49.99. Let's see what else. We got some DeWalt and some Stanley accessories there for $2.99 each. Some interesting stuff. Let's see what else they have for us. We got some more combo kits there for $9.99 each. We got ratchet sets, box sets, and of course the ubiquitous, everyone seems to have a bottle opener these days. The screwdriver-esque bottle opener. That's a thing, I guess. Let's see what we got over here. We got a $40 shop vac. Another, let's see here. Oh, I got a bit excited on this next one. I thought it was both of them for $100. No, it's either or. You can either get the black Craftsman toolbox rolling box set there for $100, or you can get that 121-piece mechanics tool set. And then down below, we got a series of the Black & Deckers. We got the jigsaw, the grinder, the sander, and it looks like one of the electric screwdrivers. I will say this, I've used a Black & Decker jigsaw and sander, had no problem with them, to be honest. So now we're getting in the meat and potatoes. We got some Milwaukee's here, $380 for that M18 fuel driver and impact driver. Now, if you notice, those do come with the big beefy batteries, so that's a nice deal. Pretty much nobody makes batteries as good as Milwaukee, and they kind of should, considering they own the patent on lithium-ion batteries for tools. But when you buy that, you get that free flashlight. I hate that. Those flashlights, I guess they're okay in a pinch. I never seem to find a use for them. But I'll tell you what, that saw sure looks nice. And you get that free also with this combo kit. Down below, we got the DeWalt's. Trying to figure out which one this is. It does not look to be the brushless. Correct me if I'm wrong, because usually on the brushless ones, at least at that level, you can actually see a little white label right below where it says DeWalt that says brushless. So what I'm guessing is this is normally a $100. Yeah, you get $20 off on this. Now, what else do you get? I think you get, it's kind of hard to read here, but I think you might also get a $20 gift card with purchase, taking that down to $149 as far as the value. And on the right, we've got for $14.99, you get the 64-piece drill driver set. That's a nice little combo to pick up. Nice bag there. For those of you in the northern states, they got snowblowers. I won't be needing one. And lastly, for Ace, I want to add on the back page there, they've got this Craftsman electric chainsaw for $40. Don't know how good it is, but I know a lot of people have been looking for electric chainsaws, so you might want to check that out. Moving on, it's time for ye old Harbor Freight. All right, guys, fair warning. You know the bear loves Harbor Freight. You know I do. You know I'm a big fan. I have been for a long time. It's probably why a lot of you are here. But I'll be honest, Harbor Freight does not do the holidays well. Now, granted, they're on fire along with the rest of Southern California. So, by the way, have a bit of patience when you go into your local Harbor Freight. They're having some real serious issues with their servers and stuff as far as credit card transactions and all that. And a lot of their systems are down. So, give them a break. They're doing the best they can. As I said, the whole southern half of the state is on fire. So, what are you going to do? And for those of you who don't know, that's where Harbor Freight's headquarters and stuff are. So naturally, they're going to be affected by that. And also I should say, from the Bears family to all you in Southern California, we got family there as well. They're out of their house. Our hearts go out to you guys. I know it's horrible having to live through that. I've been through plenty of those fires. So naturally, I moved to a place where nothing can burn because it's all sand. So the sun just burns you. Anyway, moving on. So, as I was saying, Harbor Freight isn't really one for holiday sales. They have some interesting stuff here, but really there isn't a whole lot here to get excited about. Let's go through a quick recap of just the highlights here. Of course, that Predator generator, that's a pretty good price at $500. That Rapid Pump 3-ton floor jack for $67.99. That's about the best deal you're going to get all year on that one. The TV flat mounting panels, oh my gosh, $10. Get 3 of them. I mean, I like that swivel. Look at that swivel wall mount one for $7.99. I might get one of those for the garage, for the bear cave out there. Everything else here looks, the air compressor. I mean, I like the air compressor, but that price, I don't think that's $144. That's probably like $1 or $2 lower than normal. And honestly, in a lot of these, that's what you'll find is that it may be just $1 or $2 lower than normal. The Yukon cabinet. If you've seen Bear's video, I got one of these. I love it. I think it's great. $200. That's the cheapest you're going to find it. I think it's that price 2 or 3 times per year. So if you've been wanting to get one, now's your chance. It's the lowest price you're going to see. The 12-inch, the Chicago Electric saw, that's not the cheapest price. It's close, not the cheapest. The 125 amp flux core welder for $87.99. I might pick one of those up. I've been meaning to get one. If you do, get a real welding helmet to go with it. That little face shield thing, you can't be trying to weld and deal with your workpiece and hold that little stick of a helmet thing. Nah, don't do it. Just spend the extra $30-$40 and get a real welding helmet. The grinder for $10, that's normal. The lights, gloves, the batteries. As I said, I've had good luck with the batteries so far. Not the cheapy yellow ones. These are the orangish kind of color ones, the ones down here. Oh, these things. These make great storage items for around the garage and stuff. They seal pretty much weather tight, and for $3, you're not going to find a better storage solution. Don't carry lots of heavy brass and stuff in there because they won't hold up to that. But we got another generator. We get the Bauer 58. That's about the lowest price you're going to see or thereabouts. Again, but it's nothing to write home about. The workbench. Hey, there's those welding helmets, $39.99. Hey, the heavy-duty miter saw stand for $90. That's about the cheapest you're going to find that. For those of you who are asking, the Hercules one the Bear was using, it was a pre-release. It's a beta unit, if you will. I expect to see them out in the next month or two. Things do expect stuff to get pushed back. All the dates I've been giving you as far as release dates, I'd expect to see them pushed back at least a month because of the fires. Sorry, it's out of the Bear's paws. Let's see what else we got here. We got, I don't see anything jumping out of me that you have to pick up right now. That laser thermometer for $16.88. If you don't have one, get one of those. You need it. Some nice basic cheap stuff. 3-piece hex drill socket driver set for $199. You should pick those up. That's one of the things, like, you should have 3 or 4 of these around the shop because they like to go missing just when you need it. How about this? 60-piece 3/8 drive SAE and metric socket set for $4. You know why you need this? Because when your neighbor comes over to borrow your sockets and stuff, I keep one of those ammo boxes, the ones we were just talking about, filled with cheap sockets and stuff just from that kind of thing that I can loan to people or I can throw in the truck as a backup thing if I'm going to go you know, someplace where I think I might need some and I worry about the tools, you know, disappearing, that's what those are good for. You pick up this roll of electrical tape and you'll be good for the rest of the year. We got the U.S. General 44-inch by 22-inch double bank extra deep cabinets for $400. That's a good deal if you're looking for a rolling cabinet. What else we got? Anything else amazing here? Fabulous. And I am just not seeing. Oh, we got the Herc. The Herc saws back down to $300. I'm guessing that that's a price you're going to see it at 2 to 3 times a year, like everything else. That's the, you know, that's their ultimate low price on it. It's probably going to have several other sales around like $325 to $350 throughout the year, but the $300 one is going to be their low watermark price on that. All right, let's see what we got here. The Braun flashlight here. The one for $18.99. That's a steal of a deal on that flashlight. You probably won't see that price again for another 6 months. I would snag that up. You'll love that flashlight. There's nothing to hate about that one. This 64-piece 3/8 and 1/2-inch drive socket set. I actually have this socket set. This is a basic one that I keep around for stuff. It's not perfect, but you know, for the price, for $30, it's a decent socket set. You may want to pick up an additional. I like the extending ratchet handle for kind of acts like a breaker bar, kind of small, you know, seal break, but it's great. The extra leverage, or just being able to reach in places, it's really useful. 32-piece metric and SAE wrench set for $15. Oh, look at this. You can lose a finger for only $100. I hate those things. All right, we got the Warrior for $24.99. I've seen that cheaper. The 4-drawer tech cart, we've seen that cheaper. This seems to be a pretty good price. Maybe I'm wrong, but $159 for that 301-piece tool set. As you know, the Bear's not thrilled on the tool sets, but you know, for $160, that's going to get you a lot of the little bits and pieces you're going to need to get started. All right, we got the Daytona 3-ton Super Duty jack for $179. You know, it's a great jack. Everyone, you know, swears by it. But that price, I don't think that's an amazing price for that. The 13-piece deep impact socket sets. Every mechanic I know, professional mechanic I know, I should say, who uses these, swears by them, says they're great. That's something you probably want to add to the cart. All right, and that's all she wrote for Harbor Freight. As I said, nothing terribly exciting. You know, they have great sale prices throughout the year. They don't wait for Black Friday to bring them out. So you're not going to see much around here post-Turkey Day. I guess they want you to stay at home and spend it with your family. And leftovers. Oh, leftovers.